Hi everybody, welcome back to GregTech New Horizons episode 63 with me, Sid. And yeah, so last episode we took a break from the Twilight Lich Tower and we wired in these two steam turbines via lossless cables through our second floor of the patch, which also is supplemented with these two basic semi-fluid generators which are running on fish oil to create medium voltage power. This is not ideal. I processed a bunch of stuff in the electrolyzer and the, what was it, 4 full things, so there 32, 64, that's 128, so 150 less 24 litres of fish oil just vanished. Now your problem is, this is a harvest from our fish farms down there. Point A is a manual process, which is far from ideal. Point B, this is probably not going to come close to replacing what I used in the space of about 15 minutes. So, yeah. 4 litres just emptied out of those things. And again, it's a manual process. I'm having to pipe that in manually, which, again, I don't mind as while we're in our interim phase. But, we're here, we've only just got our first litre of fuel, which is a bit pathetic. So I know CRI did suggest this as a thing, and I'm sure I need to up my production, I need to up my automation and all of those other things. I also do need to go and kill the Lich, and I have taken the opportunity to refresh myself and my memory of the Lich fight by looking at a few GregTech videos of people fighting the Lich, and I think we need to work on our crossbow before we commit to the Lichified situation, because that is where we are going. And if I just get myself over into this handy dandy thing, I did a little bit of reading because there's a lot of material on GregTech because it's been around forever. And for medium voltage, it is recommending that a carbon limb, fiery string, tough binding of thaumium, and a body of Damascus steel or vanadium steel. Now I can't even work out how you make vanadium steel. I've had a look at that, and that was like an alien language, so that was a thing. But I have got carbon, and carbon we put in a compressor to make carbon ingots. So we're going to make bang, off you go. You can do your thing. Now these actually work from our, oh hello, get the right thing, Damascus steel ingots, so we can detect that. It's a repeatable quest, so in a short period of time it will repeat and give me that back, so we can do that. I don't think we've got vanadium steel yet as an option. We can buy rubber, which is interesting. So I don't look at this often enough, as to what we can actually buy, and I probably should. Presumably that means I've just completed it recent. Oh, can be repeated. Okay, so we've done them once, which is fine. And then we also, off of the back of that, complete the Damascus steel ingots quest, which is all good too. So that's all good. And so I'm going to need my crossbow limb mould, which, have I got one? I don't think I have. I have got, let me just double check I haven't got a crossbow limb pattern. I haven't. Let me jump in here we'll stick our crossbow limb pattern in. I need a thing, so we can basically start working on some basic upgrades. And the other thing I want to do, which is not about basic upgrades, but I do want to sit there and... You need 4? Okay, I should have brought 4 then, shouldn't I? 2, 3, 4. Boop. So yeah, again, I'm probably, in fact I'm almost certainly overthinking this, because that is the way I roll. However, we need that. I need my piece of aluminium brass that I've got left over from last time, and that will allow me to extrude a carbon crossbow limb. And we've got the first 4, which is even better. Excellent. In the meantime, I better sleep because we're still running on, to a degree, solar power. And we need to look at some other bits. Now, the other thing I want to do is get those fish farms automated in such a way. So that's a transfer node items. Now that might be a way we could go, and if I have a look at the recipe for that, it's so-so. A bit of ender pearl screwage and some conveyor modules and some sorting pipe, transfer pipe. That might be what I want to go with. I'm not entirely sure yet. I haven't. Well, we've got this stupid field of view thing, haven't we? Yeah. But at least then we can start pulling all of the things out of the fish farms and into a central location, into basically a big chest, and that will stop them filling up and stopping. Because I think what's happening is they fill up with all the... In fact, let's just go and have a look at them while we're waiting for those. And take advantage of my speed buff as well. So what happens is, I believe, is they'll fill up with individuals, and then it'll go, oh, I got a red fish, and it's like, oh, I haven't got anywhere to put a red fish. Disregard it. I haven't got anywhere to put her. So if it's empty, it doesn't matter what they're catching. I mean, bearing in mind, I only emptied these a couple of minutes ago. Well, no, get me back up. Yeah, I only emptied these a couple of minutes ago, and other than the slimes, sand, and these bits, all of this is fresh, and the ink sac, I suppose. All of these are fresh fish, so they are coming in reasonably quickly, and I may want to think about having more of them. I think maybe move them over to there so we can pipe them in underneath into a single collection point somehow. Don't know how yet. That's way outside my experience zone. However, we should have a bow limb. Boop. And I'm going to make 2 because I think having 2 crossbows, because they take a while to draw, can be beneficial. So we need our extruder, which we're going to pop you in there, and we're going to stick 4 of those in there, and that's off. And then we can have a look in our purple backpack, I want to say, and there is our obsidian tough binding. It's just got a standard bowstring wooden crossbow body, so we're going to go slightly better than that, and we're going to have another one. And then we've also got to do the bolts. That's the other piece that we have to work on. But there's a crossbow limb. Let's get the other one gone, and that will do us. We're going to have to go to the nether and try and find some heat scar spiders as well. I'm not looking forward to that at all, but we can stack the odds a bit, I think, in our favour. We'll check what potions we've got and stuff like that. And here we go. There's a second bow limb, and that can come back with us. Right. Oh, I'm missing the speed now. I didn't like the speed when I had it, and now I'm missing it. Right, so let us so it goes from a durability of 38 to 48. So the durability improves a little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit. The draw speed is 1.65 to 1.55, so it's faster. The arrow speed is also faster. So, cool beans. That's good. We've got you. Now, Damascus steel body is going to be, I assume we're going to be manufacturing a lot of these. Okay, Damascus steel body is an extruder. It's medium voltage extruder. Oh, this is going to be a pain because I don't think I've got that yet. I need to possibly get that in first then, because I'll need a body cast. And it's got a durability of 1500. So that's going to help. I'm not sure about it. Let's just, because it does say vanadium, let's have a look at the vanadium steel body. It's actually worse. Okay, so the Damascus is the better option there. Okay, that's good. I'm pleased with that. However, I think I need a medium voltage extruder to actually proceed on this bit. Let us double check what I actually have. Extractor and a electrolyzer. I need a medium voltage extruder. Okay. Which, if I look at extruder, I need you. So what do we have and what do we need? Oh god, here we go. Down the rabbit hole again. An extruder needs an electric piston, so we are going to need one of those for definite. We are definitely going to need 8 aluminium plates. I've got a sneaky suspicion I don't have 8 aluminium plates, but have I got 8 aluminium? That's the question. I've got 6 aluminium. However, I did get a whole load of alumina dust, which with carbon will make me 4. Or with cryolite will make me 4. 10 to 4. Still 10 to 4, isn't it? So that's fine. So I need cryolite, which I know I've got. How much did I know? This was one of the reasons we needed a medium voltage to get the aluminium going again. Users, blast furnace, 5 cryolite to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's make a few. I'll do 4, I think. Boop. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We do 20. Okay. Right, so we're definitely going to need to make some more things. That's a given. We can take the program back off. We don't need you. And I can put in 10 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Processing. Me. I'll try to edit that out so you don't hear me actually go pardon me. But there you go. So we're getting some aluminium going. We are doing that. All of this will... I need 2 good integrated process. I need more aluminium there as well. So what am I like for integrated? I've got those. Excellent. Let me start finding. So we've got two of those. Boop, boop. We've got one of those, but that's the thing for something else. I need a steel pipe, 4 copper nickel wires. Steel pipage, steel. So I'm going to need to make a steel pipe as well. Alright, I'm going to get all that thrown together. I'll be back in a moment. Alright, we should be coming up on having that made. I need you. You need snips and hammer. Hammer and no snips. Okay, that's something I need to do. Make sure my toolbox has always got. I've got snips, just not there. Lovely. So we can pop snips away, pop the hammer away, and what we're making this. So 2 of those. Motor. And then final thing off the recipe is 2 of those. I love the fact that once you've made it molten, it stays molten, which, you know, kind of isn't the way liquids, or certainly not liquids that you melt anyway, work in the real world. But, you know, let's not add complications to this, eh? Right, so there is our thing. That goes in there, and then over in here I should have 4 copper nickel wires. I had 16 ingots, so 1 advanced extruder, and I need, what did I put in up here? Is it a 2 times copper? Yes. Somewhere abouts, so there should be a 2 times copper. And finally, we have the capability, although we don't have much fish oil, to extrude more advanced shapes. And again, all of this layout is definitely very temporary. Because I don't have a clue how I'm going to do half of this in the long run. But that means I can extrude everything. I can extrude gears. And I need to use an empty shape in a forming press, which, no. You're going to do it that way, aren't you? Okay, that's probably better than a bending machine. Oh, wow, pricey. Okay, but, you know, once we can extrude pipes, for example, pipes, and gears and the small gears and all of the other stuff, this thing is going to be invaluable. However, what did I need it for? I needed it for... Yeah, what did I... Okay, that's... Did I get a quest reward for that, just as a... I'm fairly certain that should be... Got you. Solidifier, bender, extrude... Yeah, I should have it. Oh, I need to make all the shapes as well. Okay, that's interesting. What do I get for that? LV extruder completion thing, and we can come back to that, I think. We will do, because it's clearly far more efficient to extrude than it is to do. Right, we do need, however, a... Let me get rid of you. In fact, no, maybe I should have let it there. Let's leave it there to remind me to complete the quest. Right, what are we doing? Crossbow body, Damascus. You know what? Just look at the uses of that, shall we? No. So we should be able to extrude a crossbow body. That's a turbine blade. That's a file head. That's a swordy blade. That's a sword even. Getting there. I think we just do it in. So I just need to make more aluminium stuff. And we need 5 ingots to make that, so I need 10 ingots of that to make that. Okay, that's fine, but I need to do you. Okay, let me go and get those done, and I shall, or at least get the first bit done, and then I'll be back. Alright, we should have everything we need. I am going to put another one in there, I think, and then you'll see just how fast this stuff vanishes. We'll take 1 out of there, we'll stick 3 in that one, and actually no, we'll stick 4 in that one then, and we'll have 3 in that one. That will do us. That will keep us rocking. That's all the fish oil that I've processed up, by the way. So let's stick them in here with a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Bang. It's quite noisy too. I don't know how long that 640. Oh my good grief, that is. I suspect I ain't going to run out of fuel. Okay, that's going to be a problem, because this is going to seize up. See, didn't even make it a quarter of the way. And now it's going to get annoying. So I need to go and turn it off. At least we'll why I did that. Okay, and there's definitely not enough fish oil there to do even one body. And I think that must be the only way. I can't imagine there is a super secret way of doing this. There's nothing in the casting direction. Alright, well, we are not going to be finishing this project off today, I think we can safely say. Although we have made a medium voltage extruder, which, you know, we just don't have anywhere close to the amount of power we actually need to run a medium voltage extruder. That's just going to have to go. I'll keep you in there. Actually, no, you need to go into there, don't you? Right, so armed with that defeat, and it's, you know, it's a kind of a defeat. It's a defeat. It's just not. I think what we need to do is therefore come up with a way to auto-meritorize this. I think what we'll do for starters is we'll give myself easier access to get down there, and that's probably not a bad idea. Let me grab a few blocks because I want to move them as well. So the question is, do I go with those item filters? Do I do, I mean, because I honestly can't remember whether you have to have one at both ends. Doesn't matter, we'll replace those water source blocks when we come to do them. Right. So simply solution, chest underneath each with hopper. I mean, that is the simplest solution. There's no doubt about that. What's the tool to pick that up, by the way? Don't know. I need to. I want to move that one because I noticed that one's actually out of order sync anyway. How do I want to do this? How? I think I've got an idea. Yeah, I think I've got an idea. It's going to involve making an ugly box underwater. And I'll probably run it around this side if I can. So let's start off with an ugly box underwater, shall we? Yeah, the ugly box underwater is my plan. So you need to be 1, 2, that's where you'll then be hopper and then chest. So it's this height here, which is 4 down underwater, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thing, trap, hopper, chest. Yeah, there. Right. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Start with that. And then we're going to have every other. So we're going to go 1. We're just going to have a wall that comes around like this. What I will do is just put some, in fact I'll go and grab some dirt and that way we can start building the thing. But ugly box, that's where I'm starting. Ugly box. Everybody needs to start with an ugly box. Yeah, anyway, that probably sounded wrong. Let's just eat a pizza. Oh, nom. And let me go some dirt, continue building my ugly box underwater, and I shall be back in a mo. Alright, a big ugly box is going to be a full chunk. However, this is the first 16 spots. These ones are where the chests are going to go. What we are going to do is we're going to swap out the floor under here for non-spawnable blocks, and then we're going to make ourselves a bunch of hoppers, and we're going to relocate the ones we have. I'm going to basically keep expanding this because the quest takes a while to reset, so rather than worry and panic about getting the whole box built, the whole ugly box built, we might as well just get the ugly box operational, and that would make to me a lot of sense. And then we can keep expanding steadily. Means I'm not making like 64. No, it is 64 hoppers. I'm not waiting around for 64 for that quest to reset 64. Well, it's not 64 times, but it is most definitely more. Oh, hello, wrong. Right, okay, let's try you. Where the bit with you. You can come down here. You can become that. And that's nice and non-spawnable. And then, obviously, I still want the lights down here because I want to be able to see what we're doing. But this is the plan. Currently accessed via a hole in this underside of the water source over here, which is not ideal, but you know, it's what we got, so we can go with that for now, and world is good and happy. Well, ish. Happy-ish. The world is good and happy-ish. So let's go and have a look at what first off, whether I've got, they're not in here, are they? No, that's good. And they're not hiding around in there. Nope, that's also good. Not hiding in that one, because anything could be hiding in there. I don't go in there very often. Probably don't need to carry it, to be honest. Fish trap. If I were a fish trap, we got a fish catcher. That's the beastie, isn't it? You get 2. Yeah, okay. Was that cooked fish? Coins, fish catcher. Where are you? You're on here somewhere, because I've used the... Can't see it now. It's got to be... Oh, there it is. So it's 40 cooked fish. Interesting. Okay. And 5 of those technician wants to get 2 more. However, let's go and see how many we've got. And first things first, I need to empty my inventory because I'm going to be grabbing out the blocks that are in the water there. I'm also going to quickly sleep just to get rid of the night time so we can move on. And yeah, so I think it's safe to say that there is going to be a significant amount of sorting and production here, because we've got a lot of things. Some of these I've got storage for, some of them I don't. I'm kind of running low. In fact, oh, there you go. I'm going to throw the slime. Oh, of course I can't, because I've got that stupid thing going, haven't I? Okay, let's do this. How many have I actually got anyway? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I've got 16, so 17 actually. So I've got 11 because I've got another one. But I can quickly, that's the way to do this, isn't it? Let me just go and... Now I'm hoping that this is a harvest up using pick. If it's not, we'll find out. It's a harvest up using pick. Excellent. So I just need to basically empty these, process the fishies, and I need to make about 12 hoppers, which means I need a lot of plates. Alright, let's get those going. I'll be back in a mo. Alright, I'm not going to get all of these done on camera because obviously that would be somewhat tedious. Let's just get these up to maybe 15 of those. I have got over here the first of these bits. We'll just get another one of those pre-staged. This will go in there and give me a hopper, and I've got a pile of chests coming here. So first things first, because I don't want to flood those lights. These lights are water floodable, so if they get water on them they pop off, and I'd rather not have to worry about that. However, we can come down here into the first slot and go boop. And while we're at it, we'll go boop, boop. That'll get me a starting point, and then hopefully, and I am hopeful this will work. You can put 4 together, it says, but I'm quite happy just doing this. This works for me. Hopefully we can come across here with our first little shift, not control. and then we can place you on top of there, and that should start working. And then it's just a matter of empty the next one, retrieve it, rinse, repeat until we've got all of these in place where they belong. And it's the annoying. You see, this would be usable to me if it had shift click, but it doesn't have shift click. It positively doesn't have shift click. So yeah, we are kind of at the mercy of this thing's, methodology of working, for want of a better word. So you, and you, and I need, inventory full again. So I suppose I better go and put these bits of dirt away, and then we can go and grab up that next one and get the next one in. And I'll just keep doing that until we have all of the existing ones in place. And then we'll start buying more. Hello, you see, there you go. Turn your back for a second and it spawns a fish. Alright, I'll be back in a second. Okay, this moved over the ones we had. This is the one that was spare in the chest, so he's going to go in there. That means I've just wrecked that source block, but I don't think there's much I can do about that under the water as it is, so we're just going to place that. But it's alright because it should be there. So these are working. I mean, this is the one I've done most recently. That's got 2, you can see that's got 4, that's got even more in it, that's got even more in it, that's got even more in it. Now, to continue doing this, and bearing in mind I need to complete this row, I need another 5, and then I've got another this times 4 going that way. So A, I'm going to need a lot of hoppers, B, quite a lot of chests, but that's cheap, and C, I'm going to need to get a lot of cooked fish. Now I don't have much in the way of fish or cooked fish right now, so what we're going to have to do is use this automatic farm system to feed itself, so to speak. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5. Can't process those. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Still can't process those, but this is just going to take a while, and then we'll get another 2, and obviously that will speed up the process ever so slightly, and then we'll get another 2, and that will speed up the process ever so slightly, and so on and so forth until we have a full 64 of these fishers hammering out. Well, fishers, there's another one there, you see, that's for us 24/7, and we can AFK, do some good old AFK sessions, and we should be in a position where we can produce a lot of fish oil. Will it be enough? I have no idea. Do I care? No, not really. If it's not, then we'll go back to the drawing board, but we just need to expand this facility in the first instance, and then we need to think about how we're going to pull all of this stuff together, because it would be ideal to be in a situation where, you know, this will be more or less self-sustaining, but we can't guarantee that, so I'm going to stick that in there just to see how we're doing now. Boop, boop, Boop. I need 40. Boop. 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. One more. Anybody? Nope. There's one. There we go. 40. Cook that up. I can get the next 2 in, which will be there and there. And yeah, I mean, this is going to work, I think. It's just a matter of how much fuel we can produce using it, because I need that medium voltage extruder to work to get to the next stage on the leafy hoofer. I'm going to set these to cook. We'll just have a look. How are you looking? You are not looking. Have I got any more? Yes, I have. Good, good. In you go. Pop that in. That should cook those reasonably quickly. I'm going to go and grab myself some slimy leaves while we're doing that, because one of the things we do need is for the bolts we need Fletcher slimy leaf fletching, and I don't think they are slimy leaf fletching. They're just standard feather fletching, yes. So we are definitely going to need some slimy leaf fletching, and we have lots of. Problem is it vanishes very quickly. Doesn't matter though, it grows back quick as well. Oh, we get all of this though, that's handy. Yeah, so again, working forward towards the bits. I don't know whether I can actually alter my bolts, so that's going to be a question. But we'll I'm not giving up on this crossbow, and the crossbow I have is workable even if it's not optimal yet, so that's the thing. We also need to do the thaumium tool bindings, so that's another thing we need to think about. But while that fish is cooking, I'm just going to get on and do a few bits and pieces like that, so I'll be back in a moment. Alright, I've made the carbon tool rods. I can make Damascus steel bolts, but I need a fluid solidifier to do that, so that is now on my list of things to do. We're not going to do it today because I think we're probably running a little long anyway, but we have got, or we should have, 40 cooked fishes, which means that we can go and buy. You know when you had it and now you can't see it? There you go. Detect, claim, things. I've got 2 of those, so we should be good to get those in. And that should start paying for itself over time. But time is unfortunately something we don't have a lot of today. I'm going to guess that an Enderman has... Weird. Block just appearing and disappearing over there. But again, you can see in the time that I've done that, these have generated more fish. And if I'm AFKing for any length of time, then this will be good. So I'm going to keep building this out. I need another 3 to complete the first row. Between episodes, and I am going to get the stuff for the fluid solidifier set up so we can do some of the more advanced bolt in recipes. These do, and I did put them on my. I've also repaired. These are my iron bolts, which I think we can probably get rid of. These are my steel bolts, but I've taken those to. In fact, I can't do that. I'll have to do it the other way because I've got my magnet on. yeah, so those should be pretty good. I'm going to get rid of the iron ones. I don't think that, and you can upgrade the flights on them, but you can't upgrade anything else. So that's that. Next episode, we will head over to get this done. That I will try and finish maybe, and we shall just check, because I know that I had inadvertently completed a few things, but still got this. That's the one to complete, but this was the thing I completed on there, which will give me some of that. Doesn't give me a lot, but you know, take everything you can. And I think, oh, we appear to have a kill all the things, so I should be able to claim those. Oh, this must have been from when I was in the Lich Tower. Swarm spiders, those. Yes, that's a problem, isn't it? Right, these I don't believe have any practical use in my playthrough. Bye bye. And that bit of dirt can go. So came out of that with a lot of goodies. I mean, well, a lot of coins, not necessarily goodies. And yeah, I'm just going to continue working towards our goal of taking on the Lich Tower, but doing it in such a way as I don't die quite too badly. I'm not naive enough to think that I won't die. I think there's a pretty good chance of that. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. I will see you soon, and bye for now.